to a different video here on the channel today. The Omathacraft world is currently in the process of updating to 1.14, meaning there is no time to make an Omathacraft episode this week. So instead, I thought an interesting idea for us to do is visit a couple of my old worlds from 2014-2015 time. More 2014, there's not many from 2015. I think some of the work I did in here was 2015, but it's more or less early 2014, late 2014. So it's kind of like a year's worth of work, but when you look at it, it's not really, to be honest. It felt like a lot of work, though. The theme with all these worlds is something that, when I originally built these, like, ages ago, I was so proud of them. I honestly thought these were the best worlds ever. Now going back at them, it's just embarrassing to us how bad some of this stuff is. But being embarrassed is kind of like the main thing about this, so yeah, let's just get into this. Start off with the world here that I created around about February 2014, so almost pretty much over 5 years ago now, which doesn't feel right because 2014 feels like yesterday. But here it is. This world was called the Wonder World. We've got this little bridge here going across the river here. I'm pretty sure I gave this river a name, but I can't for the life of me remember it. It was something weird. So yeah, I don't think this bridge looks terrible, other than the fact that this is not waterlogged, I guess. But all in all, this bridge isn't terrible, and I probably could pass this off as a nice looking build in the Omathacraft world, but I think it could do with a bit of improvement. No, but yeah, I don't know why I use so many fences, but yeah, it does look a bit weird, I guess, with all the fences. So once you've crossed the bridge here, we'll greet you with this flag, which is the same colour. It was meant to be the same colours as my skin, which I guess, a bit of a back to back. I could have done with a little bit of a white, I guess, but kind of looks like my skin colour, doesn't it? Would you say it? I think I'll let myself off with that. You find these builds is I kind of built these worlds as if they're a survival world, so you'll find a kind of lot of things that you wouldn't really want in a creative world, but for some reason I built them like as if it was for survival. So if we look at something like this was meant to be an infinite waterfall for me to collect water from, which was a bit ridiculous because I could have just done this and got water, but that's just how I played it back then. It's really weird. Around this house, it's a pretty ugly house, as you can tell. The woods just don't go together. The jungle just doesn't really go too well with birch and spruce. It's got this really obnoxious tower that doesn't look pretty either. Again, another theme. Here we go. The third theme of the video that you're going to find with these videos is a lot of them are inspired by YouTubers I watched when I was 2014, so when I was like 10 or whatever. Well, it would have been 11 when I built this, but yeah, so you'll find a lot of like kind of odd styles, I guess. With the builds, a lot of them were inspired by probably one of the YouTubers you probably watched when you were young, which was Stampy Longnose. So a lot of like in build styles like that, I guess. I haven't watched that in years, so I can't really remember, but I definitely remember this is inspired from something like that. But yeah, I think you will find that as well. So lots and lots of common themes around my world. Now if we actually enter the house here, as you might have seen, we've got this little room here which meant to have minecarts in. I have no idea where they're gone. Something's probably happened to them. You'll find a lot of these worlds as well have like really terrible trunk loading. One of the worlds, the second world we'll come and look at this video, is got some of the craziest thing I've ever seen, which is something you definitely need to watch this for because it is ridiculous. We've got this little table here. I don't know. It's just really weird. This is meant to have a chest here. As you can tell, there's a lot of really weird stuff like this happening around the world because they're so old and haven't been played in ages. This room still has its chest, but that one didn't. I don't know why. Again, these worlds are strange. We've got some sort of book room here. Oh, wait. We've got a bed. Lovely. Oh, dear. This is one of the really weird world. And then if you go in here, we've got some sort of... I think this is meant to be a water elevator, but it doesn't work as a water elevator. I don't really know what it's up to. Oh, these are signs here. Well, they're meant to be signs, as you can tell, but the world isn't really wanting to load them, so we'll let that do that. So we're meant to go up here. Once you're at the top, I think this is actually meant to be ridden in a boat, and then we've got this big old kind of obnoxious glass thing that's snaking around the place and then drops into what seems like the beach, I guess. So cool. This is so unbelievably strange. Is it for what it's meant for? So let's try and give this a ride here. And oh, wait, are we riding the wrong way? Oh, no, we're not. And then we can go along here and drop down. We're probably going to die. Well, no, we're not going to die. We're going to land here, which isn't really what's meant to happen. Oh, dear, I've got my heads on backwards as well. Oh, dear. And we're stuck in the boat. Lovely. But if we come down here, we got some sort of beach area here with trap doors everywhere. I honestly don't know what this is. And then I've got a really terrible looking beach parasol, which I don't know why I decided to make it look like this. We've got some sun lounges, it seems, here. Again, not amazing, but they're just sun lounges, I guess. I've also seemed to have lit up the whole river with glowstone, which is a little unnecessary, but we've got this little bridge going over here, and then we've got ourselves a diving board. 3 meter one, a 7 meter one, 1 meter one, that'd be 3 meters, that'd be 7 meter, and that'd be 10. Let's go off the 10 meter board, shall we? Be brave. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh dear, that is a bit of an overstatement here, I think. This is a bit far out. It's going to just jump right over into land, cool, and snap your neck, lovely. Oh dear, what was I thinking? Oh dear, and I got something here. What even is that? I think that was just meant to be a fence. It's a sign. I don't know, people. My worlds are just messed up for some reason. And by the riverside, we seem to have a shop, some description. Let's go into spectate mode a second and fly around this thing. It seems to be, what I can see, a cake shop. By the fact we've got cakes here. There's sugarcane, I think. I just saw sugarcane. Yeah, we got cake here. We go down. Oh, we've got some wheat seeds there as well. We've also got a really weird cocoa bean farm. I have no idea why I didn't put cocoa beans on this. It's the worst cocoa bean farm ever. We've also got a rubbish sugarcane. I don't get why I just didn't add to I don't know. There's just bad builds for the eye to see. But I think the main idea for this is for you to kind of walk through here and then by the beach side for cake. I don't know, and then this is, I think, meant to be a security camera, but it doesn't really do much of a good job at it. And then, I don't know who is in charge of naming this shop, but it's not a very inspiring name. Sort of like 1 meter flipboard, but there's emerald blocks here. I just don't really understand what I was up to. Oh dear. It's a bit of a flaw with this house. It's part of I just decided there's not going to be something here. It's just going to be. I don't. Again, this world really confuses me. Why did I just build a path into my house? I could have just built a door there. Wouldn't have been that hard, Orange. It wouldn't have been that hard. Oh dear. Moving on, we seem to have some sort of sword pixelated structure here. I don't think this has any meaning. But what you'll notice here, I've decided to build shops everywhere. That's a common theme with every single one of my worlds. I love building shops for some reason. I don't know. This seems to be some sort of chocolate shop or Lego. See, I think this is a chocolate shop, but it just looks like a big brown Lego brick. Next up here we have some sort of wool shop, I think. Well, it looks more like a disco shop. But I think it's meant to be a wood shop and I can't move. Wait, what? It's this, what? Wait, did you see that? What on earth just happened? I was stuck in some invisible barrier block. I have no idea. This is really weird. But let's go inside this shop, shall we, and see what we've got. I think, yeah, this is the wool shop again with unloaded signs and chests. I don't understand why this world is weird. And then we've got this incredibly slow way of getting down. Let's spare myself the pain of that. That is not fun to go down. I could have just done it one block. I could have just done a ladder, for goodness sake. Anyway, and I think here we've got some pink colours and then another shop side thing. And what is this? Oh, a chest. Of course it is. Oh my goodness. I don't know why everything isn't loading. It's just a weird old world. That's all this place is. Oh, and that's my face. And here, by looking at the sign on top, I think this is an information centre. So let's have a look inside. Again, really weird block palette here. We've got dark oak wood, purple terracotta, and quartz and glass. It's just really weird. I think actually, to be honest, I'll give myself the benefit of the doubt. It doesn't look terrible together. Some of the builds you'll see up here do look terrible together. And I think this place had item frames. Well, it did. I'm pretty sure it did have item frames, but I don't think they're here anymore. Next up here, we've got a furniture shop, which I'm 100% sure is a blatant rip-off of, again, another Stampy build. I just loved copying people's builds when I started playing Minecraft. Oh dear. Let's look inside here, and as I remember making this build and deliberately copying this one for one, so, yeah, I wasn't exactly a very inspirational builder back then. Pretty much all my builds were boxes and copies, so anything that looked good was copied from something else, pretty much. And here seems to be a big chest. I honestly can't remember what this place was. Let's go inside and see if we can bring back any memories. I think this place was meant to be a charity shop. I have no idea. I think it was actually as well. I don't ask me why I built a charity shop, but I did, and it's got some clothes racks, it seems. I honestly have no idea why I built a charity shop, but if that's what it was, it might be in a clothes shop, I can't remember, but either two, why would I build it in Minecraft? And up here, I believe was meant to be chest. Oh, we got one chest here, but I'm pretty sure this was actually meant to be a chest place, and a sign, cool. Yeah, you're gonna find, whoa, we seem to have some chests here, let's go. Oh, look at this. Look at this, people, we're getting chests. Chests for days, people, chests for days. Oh, they're loading in. They're loading in. Yay. We've got some more horrific colour palettes here. I think, yeah, this is a flower shop here. I've got a rose and a dandelion, which the dandelion is looking a bit, you know, curvy. You moved a bit to the side there, dandelion. You're falling on your edge. But yeah, we've got some leaves at the front, which is a really odd mix here. We've got acacia, I think. Wait. Is that acacia? We've got acacia, jungle, birch, what else is this? Oak. Goodness me, what else is there? Gonna probably be something else. Spruce as well. Yikes. This is a, oh, I don't know what drove me to do that. There you go. And yeah, got some flowers in here. Another horrific colour palette coming up, so get ready to protect your eyes from this. Wow. That's blinding amounts of colour here. We've got a really weird kind of orangey colour palette here. Then we've got a terrible white and orange, which looks rubbish together, may I say. And I think this is just some farms that we've got some here, and probably nothing under the ground. We can have a quick check. But yeah, nothing under the ground here. But yeah, this is some of the worst colour palettes ever. Honestly, I don't know why I thought this would look good. It's really bad. Yeah, we're outside the so this is a train station, people. It is an interesting building. I think it's not terrible. I don't know why. I've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. That was a bit unneeded. And then here we've got this bit coming out here. Got 2, and oh, how can I make it? Look at this. It's off center. Ooh, that hurts. Then if we go inside, I remember doing something that took me, I won't lie, over, how long did this take me? About an hour for this, and you know what the thing? Complex redstone contraption, complex build. No, do you want to see what took me an hour, people? You want to see it? You sure about this? Let's get... Ready? Well, where is it? This thing here. I can't believe this took, I can't even... This took me, I can't fathom the fact this took me an hour. This is just unbelievable. That might be a bit of an overstatement, to be honest, but it took me ages to get this to work. Ages. Well, at least I remember it taking ages, at least. It might be a bit of like a weird memory, but I remember this taking ages to build, and I cannot, for the life of me, think how on earth that took me. It's a water stream, my world. Next up here we've got Hillywood. This is meant to be a, well, there's a massive air quotation here, 5-star hotel district over here, called Hillywood. You're meant to go up here, you got these absolutely beautiful buildings here, I know, absolutely stunning landscapes. There's meant to be in sky areas, and yeah. Then we've got this other one here, it's just, everything about these houses annoy me. Just something about them I don't like. No, just this just doesn't look right. They need to be upward facing logs or something to make it look a little better. And then here we've got I guess okay, this was before waterlogging stuff, but still a bit dodgy sink. I'm pretty sure that was meant to be a sink as well. I don't know why I have a mobs. Pig spawner mobs. I don't know. I had weird decoration choices back then. And if we go around here, we seem to have we've got a cottage here. This doesn't look too bad actually. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure this is copied from a Minecraft building handbook, so everything that looks nice in this world is copied, as I mentioned. So yeah, we've got a half-generated bed, and just this interior space is just terrible. It's not been worked. We've got the chimney sticking out. Oh, if you want to see bad interior space, we'll look at that in a second. That is dreadful interior space. We've got, seem to have a sand one here. Quality sand, holding it with some fence posts and some really haphazardly done there. And oh. Ooh, okay, this isn't right. This isn't meant to happen. This is a rose bush. And then, again, another cursed Minecraft image. I'll have to snap that from the book. Oh dear. And we have 3 more builds, I'm pretty sure, around. Can you say 3? But there's only 2. Well, if you look down here, this is my Sodom attempt at a volcano. Yes, this is meant to be a volcano. Oh, look at the inside as well. Wait. Don't tell me. Oh, this is... Oh, I tried to make it solid. Then if you go into spectator mode, you can tell... Yeah. It's not solid as anything. It's a little flimsy. Oh, wait. Look at this. I cheated myself, people. I cheated. Oh dear, this volcano is rubbish. I think I was trying to make it a bit bigger. And also, if you're wondering why there's chicken spawners here falling into the... For some reason, I had a deep-setted hatred towards chickens in the old days. And yeah, another example of bad chunk loading people. Another... We have to take pictures every time we see a cursed Minecraft image, people. Oh dear, this world is ridiculous. There's bugs everywhere. And then we've got some chimneys here again. Pretty sure this place was copied from Minecraft building handbooks. Everything here that's been built, I have to take it with a pinch of salt. Let's go into survival creative mode, sorry. Here, and we've got an incredible amount of vines. No idea why I did that. It's just annoying. And we seem to have a little room through here. I really hate the colour combinations in the floor. And the fact that there's crafting tables, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crafting tables in one room. Yes, people, that is a very useful thing. And pretty sure there's meant to be beds here. So let's go and repair our beds, shall we? There we go. Looking lovely, and yeah, there we go. Our beds have been saved, and then we can have some bunk beds. There is 4 beds in here, even though there's only single player world. And this is some of the things I hate about this world. This house. Look at this. Just no. Look at the roof. It's just pointing through. Oh, I don't like it. I do not like it. Oh, and then you've got Scaly Bob. But yeah, this is meant to be an attic space, even though I think it's actually meant to be a kitchen in the attic. Don't ask questions, and this is meant to be a actual... Oh, no, we don't want to break anything. As much as I'd love to rebuild everything here, it's still historic, people. It's still historic, and we should keep it the way it is. But yeah, this is... Yeah, I don't know how small you have to be. You have to be ant-sized to fit in this toilet. Yeah. A lot of bad design, bad building everywhere. Now, the final house, we've got a attempt at making this look nice. I mean, I did a decent job, I guess. This isn't awful. It could be worse. Definitely could be worse. But all in all, I think the bottom of this, I'd give it a solid 4 out of 10, which is much better rating than most of the buildings here would get. This is generally, you can't really go wrong with an igloo. So luckily, I didn't manage to go wrong with this igloo, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up for the interior. But yeah, it's not awful. I know it's like not bad, but it's not the best. I mean, it's not much you can do with the interior of an igloo. I think all in all, this igloo is actually probably the only good looking build here, because you can't make a bad looking igloo as far as I know, at least. And what's big tree out here, which is a bit obnoxious. Quite a lot of big trees everywhere, to be honest. And then over here we seem to have some sort of unfinished build here. We've got some cyan terracotta and some cactus. Yeah. And then these networks go literally everywhere. Unfortunately, for some reason, they're all not powered yet, but meant to be like going on train stations. And this is an absolute mess of stuff around here. You can tell this is where I planned everything out as well. So this is all going to be a network, people, a network. But yeah, it didn't really go very far. Obviously, I didn't even finish it, put any redstone torches on. Now, down here we have a dog pet shop, if I remember. This is me testing out some designs. These 2 colours do go together well, but not as a build. It looks rubbish. And that is really weird. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be, it's meant to be a sign, but the hitbox is, oh right, Heinz hitboxes are like that. Well, there you go. And yeah, this was actually filled with dogs. I don't know where they're all gone. Something to do with the world. Actually, I can't remember if this is dogs or sheep. Dogs, I'm pretty sure it's dogs. And then we've got this, I think we've got another layer down here. And yeah, final layer down here. I don't know what else is meant to be the puppy enclosure. Yeah, and this is the black coloured dog and the rainbow coloured dogs. No, not the rainbow coloured dogs. The puppies. And then the colours just represent the colour of the dog, pretty much. And then if you go up here, and that's just the build. It's looks like a B&M store actually. I don't know if they have B&Ms in America, but if you've ever seen a B&M store in the UK, that's what it looks like. Well, it doesn't look like that, but same colours. But yeah. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh yeah, there is one last build actually on this server to show you, and it looks good. Wait, hold your mark. I'll let you know. I'll give you a bit of insight on this. Now I know what you're thinking. How on earth did Orange Pineapple manage to pull off a good-looking build on this world? And look at this. It's actually decent as well. It looks good. Well, let me give you a bit of a secret. Like, unsurprisingly, I know it's been copied from the Minecraft build handbook. Literally block for block copied. If you have a copy of the original Minecraft building handbook, it is on one of the pages and you'll be able to see it. I think I did a pretty good job of actually reconstructing this. Actually, it's not bad. Not a bad reconstruction. It's not good. I think it actually looks decent, and I would pass this off as a nice looking build if I built this in the Omathacraft world. Obviously, I wouldn't probably use these colours, but you know what? They actually go well together, so this is a very old Minecraft coloured palette, though. Like, this is the kind of palette you'd use back in the day, with all the woods and the stones and sand. It just looks like it was built in 2010, doesn't it? Yeah, that's definitely a signature of the fact it might have been copied. But yeah, and talking about, and now we've got this quite pretty build. Actually, I don't know if it's any interior. I doubt it. We can have a quick look in though. No, but it does have a kind of interior, and it's meant to be an observatory, I'm pretty sure. So it's pretty cool, even though it's not really good for Actually, it is. Look at this. It's got an observatory or clock tower, whatever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure down here there's nothing. But you get this thing, which is right across the water. It is horrendous. Look at this place. Yikes. This is positively terrible, may I say. Yeah, wow. How could I just make something? I know people start off bad with Minecraft and they're not good at building or whatever, or not good at redstone, then you learn over time, but I just don't understand what was going through my mind to make something that looked like this. There was obviously something, it just doesn't look right. It's just, no, I want a pool there, I want them, it just, even if it's meant to be a suspension bridge, it would probably fall down if you built this in real life, so I wouldn't recommend building any suspension bridges that look like this, because it looks absolute garbage, honestly, wow. But yeah, I think that is everything in this world, which is a big relief. Actually, wait, one more thing. I was going to say it's a big relief, but no, we've got a big dog enclosure. This is actually, I'm pretty sure, leads from the dog place. So if we go down here, I'm pretty sure there's a tunnel to it. Yeah, leads into the dog place, which is behind the scenes. There you go. This is a big dog enclosure for all the wild dogs that we tame, and we've got cake everywhere, and there's meant to be a bed. Oh, there we go. The beds are loading in. This is meant to be the dogs' houses. Yeah. And then this is a big cage where we enclosure where we keep our wolves and get them for the dog shop. So yeah, I think that was the idea behind it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everything in this world. I'll take a quick flyby. Oh, seems to have an end portal, which is quite nice. After this world, I'm gonna take a quick flyby and I'll talk to you. Once I finish showing off this world, we're doing one more world, I think, because I was going to show you a couple more, but I think I can't bear the cringe, so we'll show you one more world. This world is slightly more developed. It was built a bit later on, so 2015, very early, 2015 I'd say. So my build styles, it's changed. I wouldn't say it's improved. It's gone past this, and it's just like I kind of had my own era of building, which was place random blocks everywhere, and I thought it looked good. I'm not even joking. When you see some of these buildings on here, they look like they've just been thrown together by a bunch of garbage. Honestly, it's terrible, but then it's surprising. Doesn't look as bad as this, which is good. But yeah, let's go and skip over to that world, and I'll see you over there. So here it is. This world was made around about 2015 time, but first, before I give you a bit of a tour, I want to show you something. And this is the weirdest. Look at this. This is some of the weirdest buggy terrain I've ever seen. Look at this. You've got every single colour of grass here. And I'm not even joking. We've got mesa, oak, spruce, tiger, desert grass, and then it goes as the leaves. It's like a big strip of rainbow grass, and it literally goes on. And the water's copied this trend as well. Wow, this is one of the weirdest terrain glitches I've ever seen. And I've seen some weird terrain glitches because I've been playing through all these old worlds. And look at this. This is like a big strip that goes on forever. Oh, and it expands. It's humongous. I've got snow everywhere. This is very confusing. Wow. This is buggy, very, very unbelievably buggy. Wow, that is some insane bugs. So you know when I said I built everything by just throwing together blocks? Well, I wasn't lying. Look at these support. This is literally made from a bunch of stairs. And I thought this looked good. I honestly thought this was how you make builds look good in Minecraft. Just throw a bunch of stairs together and you'll have a nice looking bridge, which at a distance doesn't look bad, but then when you kind of go a bit closer and slowly but surely it reveals its terribleness. And yeah, this bridge itself is an improvement from the last bridge. It's still not good. We've got like floating torch everywhere, which looks rubbish, and we've got mini train station here which leads up the mountain. Up here it kind of swirls around. This one actually does have levers to make things go on, which is nice. And then this leads up to my, well, as I told you, it's not just the bridges. Look at this place. It literally just looks like something you just throw onto the ground from a bunch of scrap metal or whatever. It's just like a mess of like everything. Just look at the roof, and then this house is just as bad. It is honestly, wait, what was I thinking? I don't know. It's not as bad as the other ones, I think. We're improving, but we're not there yet. And then the interiors, I actually wasn't that bad at interiors now, okay? I've kind of improved my interior skills. This doesn't look as bad. I think it's not good. It doesn't look as bad as some other ones that we've seen. But yeah, I don't know. I've got floating lamps everywhere. And then we've got a relatively okay path. No weird jankiness. And oh, I say that. Seems we've got some missing chunks. People, oh dear. We're missing some chunks. Oh, wait. Oh, no, sorry. I'm lying. This goes through up here, I think. Yeah, it goes up through a ladder. And then this will go along here. So we've just got floating cactus instead. Yeah, not chunk, which is just floating cactus, whatever. And there's something I remember that took me ages to build, which is, again, surprising to say. This is a pool. It's meant to be a pool. We've got some interesting block choices here. It doesn't look bad. It's just a pool. Can't really go wrong with a pool. We've got a little water slide as well. And the hot tub, which doesn't look like a hot tub. I mean, it's there for like pre 1.13 where you can get magma blocks and stuff, so it doesn't look bad. It just looks like a hot tub, I guess, unless I made it out of pure lava. But I don't think I really understood the fact you could remove fire ticks. So yeah, and then we got some sort of, oh yeah, I had an end portal room in here, but we had a bit of an accident with some end crystals, may I say. But yeah, we got a bridge over here which is covered in foliage, which is, yeah, kind of gone victim to the got some mesa leaves in the green biome, what biome we're in a modified gravelly mountains, and we're getting some lovely mesa wood, which is lovely to see. But let's go into the house, shall we? This is my big project that I did on this server, which is not even that big. All my big projects that took me ages to build will probably take me about, I don't know, a few days to build nowadays. As you can tell, we've had some chunk issues and everything's almost up. So how about we do some good and we fix this ceiling for us then, shall we? We'll be nice to us and we'll go fix this, because this is bugging me as it is. So we might as well fix it whilst we're here. And there we go. So yeah, as you walk into this house, you have like a nice little rug and some cactus. I really do like my cactus apparently. And then we've got some floating carpet. I don't know if that's meant to be like that. Oh wait, I think it is. And yeah, we've got a guest room down here. There's no bed. Oh, there is a bed. It is a nice, lovely red bed. And if we can go back up here, got some carpet again. Again, my interiors are slowly but surely improving. We've got a TV room, I'm pretty sure here. It's meant to be a painting here, so why don't we, again, let's get ourselves a painting out and hopefully try and fix some of these horrific chunk things Ah, there we go. Well, that's a nice little painting, which is nice. And then we've got some sound things here. I still don't use notebooks as sounds, so I guess I stayed that with me. That stayed with me. Got a nice little view to the outside ravine. By the way, before we actually go around, I love this generation. This generation is wonderful, I must say. I mean, just like this cool little cavern and stuff. I'd love to have like a little cavern here that I could terraform, because I can make like a cool crystal cave out there. It's like, this is really cool, unmodified terrain, to be honest. And then we've got this beautiful valley. Oh, I actually really love some nice terrain like that. Unfortunately, Minecraft terrain isn't as wacky as it used to be, which is good and bad, I guess. So we've got a nice little thing here with obviously some unsurprising missing things everywhere. And there should be some item frames around here. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, it's another chest and another chest here. I love my chest. And this actually here doesn't look too bad. I would probably still use something like this. It's pretty nice design. And then here, as you can tell, I thought another thing I used to do around this time was just to think that spruce wood was the best wood. I still think spruce wood is the best wood, but I literally thought if you just build a room out of spruce, it looked good, and it looked better than stone, I guess. But down here we've got some janky pool stuff which has been messed up by the 1.13 update, which we can fix, but I'm not going to do that now because that's boring. Obviously, must have had some plans for this area. I think I might build a sauna or something. I don't know. I kind of abandoned my worlds pretty quickly, as you'll find. That's why I'm struggling to find kind of good old worlds. And I don't know what this leads, actually. I wonder if this leads. It's quite interesting. Ooh, I'm going up the staircase. Got a ladder here. And then this leads up to here, which is, oh, missing door and floating torch. Let's take another screenshot. Like what we do, we love to take our cursed image screenshots around here, don't we? Yeah, and then we've got some nice little thing up here. It doesn't look too good. I mean, it's 2015 building, people. It's pretty substandard. And then we've got some more kind of interesting shapes of the bookshelves. I don't know why I kept leaving gaps in it. I don't know why. Really confusing. I think it's meant to be a chest. I'm going to guess it's a chest. There we go. We guessed right. And then we've got some more dodgy kind of chest things here. And we've got a bed. So yeah, a bunch of really kind of janky put together by people that don't understand how to build. And this is pretty cool, I guess. We've got a nice little glass floor, and then I'm pretty sure this is meant for I think, yeah, 1.9 wasn't out yet, so but it was in the stages. So when 1.9 came out, I kind of pre-planned this area to be a elytra already, so I had all these little bits here for my elytras to come out. And yeah, it did take its time, 1.9, but when it came out, I was free to fly everywhere, and I came back to this world, built a couple other stuff. Like I built a wall for some reason to make my little area, and I built a kind of little place where you can cross and you can sit here. Used to be a seat. Oh, there's a bed here, so this is kind of like have a nice little kind of, I call it a travel lodge or a hostel. I was gonna say I can't even remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else. I don't know. But yeah, I've got another train network. I did like using train networks. As you'd seen in this world and the previous world. And then I've got some other houses. These are like the first houses I made, so this is why they look a lot weird and not worse. I've got this little house here. It doesn't look as good. It's pretty bad. And I'm pretty sure I made a little Halloween area for Halloween. So if there might be some wait, I think there used to be redstone here. Wait. Yeah, some janky redstone at least. I think I actually got rid of the redstone because I thought it was going to cause lag by having redstone there, which I guess it does, but it's not really activated, so not really. And I guess we go down here and we have some haunted rooms. Ooh. And then we've got some, I think this is a boat dispenser. Yeah, I think that's what it was meant to be, at least. They've got this cavern with some disgusting rights. I hate mesa blocks. They just make everything brown and horrible. And I think what happened here was TNT exploded and exploded. I was really into adventure maps this time as well, so I used to make my own adventure maps and play adventure maps to time ends. I was obsessed with it. And they've got this room here. Again, probably a lot of stuff in here that I already played through or whatever, and it's probably missing. But yeah, and then I'm sure we can find some other stuff if we just look around. This is just this used to be an old house. This is when I was going through my building revolution. I started going around burning down all the buildings. This is one of the buildings I burnt down. It used to be a nice little house here. It wasn't that nice. I mean, it was a house. At least it was something, but I burnt it down to the ground. And here we got the world's worst bridge. Literally the world's worst bridge. Look at this. I mean, I was slating the world in the Wonder World for having a bad bridge. This is unbelievable. I can't believe I thought this was looking good. wow. I'm honestly stunned the fact that I thought this looked good. Wow. And then we got up here, and I'm pretty sure this leads to nowhere. Oh, what a surprise, it leads to nowhere. And I had big plans for this world, by the way. I was going to have, like, big districts everywhere and all that, but that never happened, so, yeah. This world is now being left to gather dust along with a bunch of other old worlds, which maybe in the future we will look at. Who knows? It might happen. If enough people like this video, maybe I will do another one later in the future. Maybe around 1 year anniversary, we'll look at some other older worlds. But that'll be it for today's episode. Hope you enjoyed the old world and the cringe. It was very cringy everywhere. Just I'd like to forget that these places exist, so it was quite fun to go back here. And Omathacraft episode will hopefully be returning as long as there's no issues with the server, which I don't think there will be, but just in case there are, there might not be, but there shouldn't be. So there should be a Omathacraft episode on next next Friday. I will also be leaving a poll in the screen right now, so if you would like to vote on what you should like the next Omathacraft episode to be, we're either going to explore 1.14 features, so we can make a couple of farms and stuff, or we're going to just finish the landscaping and start planning some builds in my base. So I'll leave a poll in the top right corner there, so if you want to go vote for that and see what you want in the next Omathacraft episode, that'd be cool. If no one votes, I will make my own decision by flipping a coin. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next one. Goodbye.